Antihyperlipidemics and peripheral vasodilators. First, we need to talk about lipoproteins. There are major categories. There are high-density lipoproteins. These ones are the happy lipoproteins, meaning they're the good ones. So this is your good cholesterol. And then we have low-density lipoproteins, and we call these low-down dirty to help us remember that this is the bad cholesterol. The other two we don't focus on too much right now. Non-pharmacological methods for cholesterol reduction are believed to be exercise and diet. Antihyperlipidemics include a cholesterol absorption inhibitor, statins, or these big long words. We'll stick with statins. Nicotinic acid, bile acid sequestrants, fibrates, or fibric acid. Bile acid sequestrants, fibrates, and cholesterol absorption inhibitors we don't focus on too much because we don't get real into them. What we really get into are the statins. And the statins are important because they're used quite a bit. We're starting to learn more and more about statins, and we're starting to learn more and more about their side effects. They are hard on the liver, so you should be checking LFTs. LFTs are liver function tests and include a wide variety of tests. The AST, the ALT, the GGOT, Billy's, both conjugated and non-conjugated. But at any rate, those are liver function tests, and patients should be aware that they need to have their liver checked. So they'll be getting their blood checked probably every 6 months. Now, Lipitor, or atorvastatin, and simvastatin, and rosuvastatin, and pravastatin, and lovastatin are all famous statins. They're being used quite a bit. The one thing that we're starting to learn is that people need to report to their doctor if they're beginning to feel weakened muscles, as rhabdomyolysis or large-scale muscle breakdown can happen with someone who is on statins, and they need to tell their doctor. Do not take statins with grapefruit juice. It increases the risk of side effects. The effects that we want with statins are a lowered LDL, lowering those low-down dirty lipoproteins. We do like to see some increase in the HDL, the happy lipoproteins, because those are the ones that do good in the body. So it's important to know about those. There are also some neurological things that are being discovered about statins, and so they may not be as fantastic as we thought they were. Laboratory tests include homocysteine, C-reactive protein, but really we're following those HDLs, the LDLs, and the triglycerides along with the LFTs, the liver function tests. Finding another topic here, which is really kind of actually off topic when we're talking about antihyperlipidemics, we shift to peripheral vasodilators. So vasodilators are meds that cause the vessels to widen, so dilate. I mean, you can think of what it is for a pupil to dilate. Well, this is what it is for a vessel. Now, peripheral vasodilators, we do talk about some of these when we come to blood pressure. But you need to know that when we open up those blood vessels, we drop blood pressure. Some of these do not have chronotropic value to them. So some of them don't change the heart rate. Some sit with a reflexive tachycardia. Some also have some calcium channel properties, so they may actually lower the heart rate. So just because they're vasodilators and they drop that blood pressure, it doesn't mean that they all do the same thing to the heart rate. So the vasodilators, when they open those up and they dump pressure, and I'm talking blood pressure, we need to think of these people as prone to something called orthostatic hypotension. So that means as they get up, their blood pressure is going to drop. Their fluid within their intravascular tank, so to speak, just dumps all to the bottom. And so their brain isn't easily adjustable right away. And so we have to encourage people who are on anything that's a vasodilator to get up very slowly and carefully, because that gives their brain time at least to adjust to this changing of places where the fluid is in the, so to speak, the tank. All right. I also want to let you know about one more thing. It's kind of an aside from all of this. Historically, there were some antihyperlipidemic treatments that were not dietary. We used high-dose niacin, and that caused a lot of discomfort, flushing. People just really felt icky on it. You need to have a real high dose of niacin to make it work as an antihyperlipidemic. Alrighty.